Testing.
Over here, stranger.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
Welcome.
Yo! What is good, my Friday night freaks? I'm feeling awesome tonight because we're gonna play some bad GBA games. That's right. We're gonna be playing some terrible low poly 3D rendered GBA games. some good stuff on here, some really impressive uses of the hardware, and excuse me, some really bad hot trash too. So we're gonna be tearing it up tonight. Thanks y'all for joining. It's always good to see everyone. We got Ed Junior Morpheus, Zodicus, Lil Liam, Daniel McDonald, Tara Sullivan, Sega Octopus, Just Jace the DJ, Molotovich, Riley Miller, Omni Limbo. All right, we got some usual suspects. We got some nice Equips Picks members in here tonight. Thanks so much for joining me as always. I got a pimp my buddy DS Dudes event, the Rosewood Night of the DJ, which will happen right after the stream. I'm going to try to set up a raid. Hopefully my old man Twitch ass can figure out how to do it. I'm pretty sure it's just /raid space name of the channel. I screwed it up last time, but this time I will not. And it's going to be a sick event. It's a fundraiser for, National Association for National Alliance on Mental Illnesses. So it's going to be sick as hell. Walt Disney Vivo, was that Slovakian egg-based Nicor? Yes. The long and short of it is yes. No, that is my Equips Picks number 10. I think. Is it 10 or is it 11? It's 10. Townsoft. It's kind of my take on the Mallsoft genre, but with RPG towns instead. So, yeah, without further ado, let me just bring up the terrible compressed music for Shrek Swamp Kart Speedway. Oh my god. Are y'all hearing that? Jesus. So bad. Yeah, I've texted George. I know some of you have requested mod privileges, and I would love to mod as many of you as I can. But George has to get in the chat to do so. So, yeah, we'll give him some time. Everybody that listed their names in the Discord, I have requested you get the sword. So, yeah, there's that. So yeah, tonight I'm playing on the GameCube Game Boy Player via a Super Famicom to GameCube controller adapter, and instead of using the Game Boy Player disc, the one that ships with it, we're using custom homebrew software called GBA, made by a gentleman named Extremis. Really cool stuff. It's going through the open source scan converter, so believe it or not, this is like a pixel perfect scale. So yeah, I was having some weird issues with sync when I was trying to set this up, so hopefully it won't give me too much trouble. When I reset the game, it's like looking for a weird resolution, and yeah, we'll see what happens when we switch games here. My god, this is nightmarish already. Holy shit, look at these character models. Blazing, yeah. Totally. Comic Sans, great choice. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god. I can't tell if these are sprites or if these are like polygonal models. They look like sprites to me. Well, let's just be Shrek. Man, I don't know what's worse, the visuals or the audio. This is just so jarring. Shrek's Boggin Bayou. Oh, thank you, Rainy Cakes. Yeah, this is Mark's RGB Roses cap. It's one of my favorite. He's got a newer acid wash model up for sale now on the Yeti's website. Okay. Well, look at that. Okay, so this looks like it's kind of using the same engine as Mario Kart for the GBA, which is actually pretty good. But this is strange. It's like almost like it goes a little too fast. I don't like how every time you pass somebody they say bye-bye. 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 See if we can power slide. Ah! Somebody used the lightning bolt on me. Oh my god. This, let me tell you, the controls do not feel good. It actually, it looks like Mario Kart, but it plays similar to F-Zero. Oh. What the hell happened? I just lost sync. Did you see that? See, yeah, we might have some issues tonight with sync. Hopefully that doesn't happen too often, but I'm using a PAL GameCube so I can get RGB out of it. And it puts out a really weird resolution. It's like 375p or something. And most capture cards are not looking for resolutions like that. They're looking for, like, you know, shoot. Gosh darn it. Yeah, the sync is trying to spare us. Ugh. Yeah, the capture card is looking for like a, you know, 720p or a 1080p resolution. Oh my god. This is not good. I'll tell you what, I sat in front of this frickin' setup and battled with it for about 2 hours beforehand so that I could get the sync working correctly for this. And this is my punishment. Wow. In the drink, lose the sync. Haha. Well put. Well, I lost it, so I guess we're gonna have to try it again. This is about as much as I can take. We'll try this one more time. I wonder if it's like changing resolutions mid-race. It's weird that it's locked on and then it drops it. The sound is possibly the worst part of this. I really, really want to get 007 Nightfire running. I think Daffodil mentioned that in the pre-roll while I was mercilessly wolfing down my dinner smoothie. But that one I'm having a real hard time getting to sync. Damn it. That one was running at a really weird refresh rate. And you'd think this stuff would be standardized, but... for my Mother 3 streams, I used the same setup, but I wasn't changing games. You know, I'd set the game up and then I'd just kind of set it and forget it. There is another mode on the OSSC that I can try if this keeps giving me trouble. Ugh. This is hellish. Alright, well, we're gonna try to switch games. Wish me luck here. So yeah, this is, let's try to switch in some Townsoft in the meantime. I'm looking forward to a new capture solution. There's a product by a gentleman named Mike Chi coming out called the RetroTink 5X, which is supposed to have seamless transitions between resolutions. So I'm really, really hoping that this will solve my capture card woes. Because that's why it drops the sync. It's like it changes from, you know, 480i to like right now it's looking for sync and it's like at 625i, which is a weird, you know, GameCube only resolution that only comes out of the PAL GameCube. So we will try once more. Oh yeah, Bluntalicious has a RetroTink as well. Music almost sounded Cheetah Man OST. That's a deep cut, Molotovich, the Cheetah Man. One of my friends actually put out a bootleg Cheetah Man 2 7-inch. And it sounds strikingly similar. So yeah, you're totally spot on with that. Streaming is complicated, especially with the analog shit. Yeah. Absolutely, Just Chase. It gets even hairier too when you're using like non-standard resolutions like PAL territory resolutions. I could talk your ear off about resolutions all day, but it wouldn't be too interesting. See, now it looks like it's putting out a resolution and I got nothing on the screen, so maybe we'll switch inputs here. See if that does anything. Boy, this is gonna be a terrible... Okay, here we go. Alright. Let's see if we can get Nightfire loaded up. This is a special kind of hell. Okay. Please work. Please work, Nightfire. It's like almost catching on the sync. 375p, baby, at 22 hertz. Come on. Give me that sweet sync I'm looking for. For the love of God. Nightfire just might not work, man. This is what was happening pre-stream. Well, how about Doom? And try Doom or Doom 2? I feel like that one worked when I tested it out pre-stream. This is just gonna be a terrible, terrible stream of me trying to get things to work that won't work. I think I got a copy of Cheetah Man 2 when I worked at Goodwill. That's insane. That's I don't know if did they ever commercially release Cheetah Man 2? I am not sure. Retro Twink, more like, haha. I know we got Color a Dinosaur like a week after it was at the TAS block at AGDQ. There we go. Yeah, Color a Dinosaur, man. That's another deep cut. Okay, let's try one more time. We can play the GameCube version of 007 Nightfire, for sure. I don't think I have a GameCube controller in here, though. I played Nightfire with the Super Nintendo controller. It might work. Might work. Who knows? All right. GBI, high fidelity, OSSC. Let's go. Just point a webcam at the screen. Can't get much worse looking anyway. LOL. Yeah, that's the thing, is it's like my monitor over here like isn't even catching the sync off of it. I needed to spend a longer amount of time with it. I do these things, you know, I started setting this up at 5 p.m. and I figured that would be plenty of time to get the sync working properly, but yeah, we'll see. That's how I stream Tomb Raider, with the camera pointed at the screen, Def. Okay, come on. Work for me, please. Let me get that sweet, sweet sync. Ah, this doesn't look good. Come on. Okay. All right. Well, let me bring up my list of 3D games here. There's a Hot Wheels one I wanted to play. Hot Wheels Stunt Track Racer. Maybe that'll work. Hot Wheels Stunt Track. I could just do a stream of me messing around with the OSSC. It'd be dropping viewers like flies. Oh, we got something. Yes. Yes. Razorback Developments. All right, let's listen to this music. Jesus. Stunt Track Racer brings me so far back. Let's try the game show. You want speed? You want danger? You want action? Then welcome to Stunt Track Challenge, the show that has got it all. I'm your host, Ryan Storm. The rules of the show are simple. Beat the opposition in every stunt challenge and race over 6 exciting episodes. Only one contestant can drive away with the title of Stunt Track Challenge Champion. Only one contestant can win the ultimate prize, the Hot Wheels Gold Car. Think you've got what it takes? You little punk ass? Well, let's buckle up and find out, because it's time to hit the road, chump. Jurassic Jam, hell yeah. Hey, it's time to go to an age of monsters, to an age of danger. Get ready for the Jurassic Jam. All right. Freestyle Jurassic Jam it is. Okay, contestant, here's your first challenge. Pull off enough stunts to score 300 points before the timer reaches 0. Or you cross the finish line. Good luck. Damn. Let's go with Vulture. Whoa, look at this. It looks like Virtual Racer. Flat shaded polygons. Wow. This is not bad. This is not bad at all. Ooh, it controls nice. It looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Look at those. This is running on GBA. Can you believe this? Oh my god, look at that dino. This is sick. Oh, I love those flat shaded polygons. Aw, come on. Come on. You know what, maybe if I mess with if I like put a low pass filter on it, it'll work. It's on minimum right now. We'll put it on medium. How about that? Okay. Oh yeah, Iridian 3D. That's a good one. That's a fun game. We should play that. Oh, Sad Weeb's got my favorite Jack Frost quote. You think you're hot shit, huh? Crush this Hot Wheels with your bare hands. Feels like Diddy Kong Racing meets Lego Racers. Yes. GBA equals great blocky aesthetics. I love it. So I think when you go off a ramp, you just have to press a direction on the D-pad to do a trick. Oh, that was it. I guess that was the challenge. Nice driving. Keep that up and you'll complete this episode in no time. Wow, password save. Okay. Going back to the NES style. Wow. Now it's time to show what you're made of. It's a flat-out race. You need to finish it first place. Good luck. May the best contestant win. Cool. Wow, this is almost N64 grade. Yeah, I mean, this is like, you know, low-res PS1 almost. The frame rate's not bad either. It's a lot better than I expected. I gotta say, the steering is so much tighter than Shrek Swamp Kart or whatever. It's night and day. I'm trying to think of like the first. I think the first games I got with my GBA were Mario Kart and Super Mario Advance, which was of course a remake of Mario 2. I'm curious as to what everyone else's first GBA games were. You should post them in the chat. So yeah, the GBA, that was a pretty monumental jump in graphics for me. Because I had a Game Boy Color, and I didn't have any other consoles at the time. We had a PC, and I so badly wanted a PS1 or an N64, but my mom was just kind of like, nah, you can play PC. And it didn't want me sitting in front of the TV all the time. I think I've told this story before, but I did get a Game Boy because it was great for road trips, you know. Only 90s kids will remember having to play in between the gaps of the street lights at night in the back of the car with no backlight. Kids nowadays will never understand, like, no touchscreen, no backlight. But yeah, I remember when the GBA was going to be released, I was about to go into 6th grade, and I really wanted it, and my parents put me to work for it. They made me paint the garage. Shoot, lost sync again. So yeah, they made me paint the garage, and I worked for them for like $5 an hour. And I worked all summer until I got saved up, you know, enough for a Glacier Blue GBA and a link cable, and then Mario Kart and Mario Advance. So Monster Rancher Try. I've never played that one. A pink GBA with a worm light. That's perfect. Platinum one. I still have a Platinum kicking around here somewhere. Metroid Fusion Tactics Advance. Man, that's a great pair of games right there. Copy of Stuart Little 2. Man, my OSSC is really having trouble. I'm going to set the low pass filter to max and see if that does anything. Come on. Max. Do it. Do it. Come on. I'm sorry, folks. The GBA SP with the front light, yeah, that was it wasn't the best. It definitely was a step up from regular GBA. Minish Cap, that's a great one. No, I wish I had a GBA consolizer. That would be a lot more preferable to this scenario. I'm using a Game Boy player into a GameCube. It's a PAL GameCube, which outputs RGB. So it's going RGB SCART into the OSSC. I've got a theory here. I got a new SCART switcher. I'm going to take it out of the chain and just plug direct into the OSSC and see if that makes any difference. So maybe it will. Let's check it out. It would be disappointing if that was what was causing it, but you never know. Rip. Well, I'm going to restart. That was a sick Hot Wheels jam right there. Who's the creepy elf in the thumbnail? That's me, Michelle. Was Boktai a GBA game? Yes. I regret not getting that. That was, I think that one goes for a lot more money now. It's has a solar sensor on it where you like gain energy from the sun to like harness in your weapon. It's crazy. Troubleshooting the issues you caused yourself by striving for perfection. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if I set the low pass filter to medium, it doesn't look as nice. Or if I set it to max, it doesn't look as nice. There's like a weird sort of blur effect. So this is the upscaler I'm using. This is the whatchamacallit, the OSSC. And there's a lot of crazy options that you can do here. So I think I'm in 240p mode. It should really be 240 by 360. But I don't know. If this keeps happening, then we can just play something else that syncs normally. Which is kind of bunk, but whatever. This is real gaming. Favorite GBA games were the Mega Man Battle Network series. I never played those. If you hold different buttons on the GameCube controller, the startup screen plays different songs. I did not know that, Molotovich. Learn something new every day. Rather it not look not good than look like nothing at all. That's a great point, Daph. Maybe I should set the LPF to max. Just see what that does. If that helps me on the sync. Okay, we're maxed out here. Let's try once more. We try a different game too. Presets. Gianmarco Vega. I really like this week's background on the stream. Yeah, this is like a battle background ripped from Earthbound. The Rocket Power game was actually kind of good. Interesting. I've never played the Rocket Power game. Played Rockman and Forte a lot on mine. That's awesome. That is a great game. Alright, GBA. Come on. I don't know what Z would be mapped to since I'm using the Super Famicom adapter. Okay, come on, sync. Come on. Here it comes, here it comes. It's like it wants to sync to another resolution. You know what? Tony Hawk Downhill Jam. That's another one that I wanted to try out. Because that one's full poly 3D. Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam. Let's check it out. Please work. Please work. That's fairly normal for it to drop sync on that screen. Let's hope we can get into the game. I also kind of wonder too if it's having trouble with like 50, 60 hertz, like the PAL conversion. I usually set it and forget it, but maybe not. Worst thing that can happen is we just play like Saturn or Super Nintendo or something. There's a lot of good 3D games on the SNES. I know it's false advertising. You all came here to see GBA, but we're trying here. We're trying our hardest. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna switch to a more standard console that we can just kind of set and forget, because this is not working very well. It's a bummer because I really wanted to do this stream, but I think that it's gonna take a little bit more setup time for me next time. I'm gonna have to budget like a whole day to getting this like totally reproducible. So I'm gonna switch this off and then switch over to a different console, so bear with me real quick. Okay. What's done is done. The GBA is not going to work tonight, folks. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we can play the SNES port of Doom for sure. I've never played Micro Machines on GBA. I would like to. You'll have to be better equipped. That's an excellent pun. Okay, SNES should work. I've got a nice profile loaded up for that. Look at that. It's just on the screen. So let's do the sync options. The only thing is I've changed the OBS window to get a perfect sync from, or to get a perfect scale from the GBA, so it'll be slightly different. But we'll rock with it here. Oops, I skipped right past SNES, didn't I? Like a big dum-dum. SNES 256, let's go. Nice edgy spray-painted SNES buttons, yeah. It's kind of funny. Let's turn the scan lines off. There we go. Yeah, the menu looks bad. I promise the game will look better. So, alright. Did I hear Equip say Minecraft? No, you did not hear me say Minecraft. I've only played Minecraft once in my life. What program manages the resolution? That's a good question. So I'm using the OSSC, which outputs God, why can't I think tonight? It outputs like a triple or double scale depending on what I set it to. So we can play some Super FX games. There's some cool stuff in here. Let's go ahead and let's check out Doom. Let's check out Doom. Williams Entertainment, you gotta love him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, when you import the settings to the OSSC, oh my god, this is so dark. I gotta mess with this. Sorry. When I dump the video from the OSSC into OBS, it just gives me a generic stretch 1080p canvas. So then I have to like go into the settings and then mess with it from there to make it a perfect scale. Otherwise it's all stretched and whacked out and it looks bad. So choice ROMs, nice. Yes. Absolutely. Crank the brightness a little bit. This looks bad. This is Doom on the SNES, folks. caught on a corner too, first thing. Ooh, this is like ice skating bad. It's like you're sliding around. So it runs at about 10 frames per second, it looks like too. Yeah, the tiny letterboxing. My gosh. Yeah, it's totally tank steering Doom Guy. It's like you press forward to move forward, and then you have to rotate with the controls, and it's not good. So yeah, I guess we'll play bad 3D SNES games instead of bad 3D GBA games. Come on. The music is like, oof. What's up, Mr. Mello? Yeah, sorry about that. My capture card did not want to sync with the weird resolutions that the GBA was putting out. Something that I'm gonna have to put a little bit more work into. You know, the coolest thing about Doom SNES is it comes on a red cartridge. But I would argue if you really wanted to own a red SNES cart, you should just buy Maximum Carnage instead. Ah. Okay, so I can strafe with L and R. That's not that bad. Runs worse than the Internet Archive version. You can play this game on Internet Archive? That's wild. Man, I can't say that I've ever played this version for more than just curiosity's sake. I mean, I guess it's interesting that they can pull this off on the SNES, but it just feels so bad. It's really slippery. Every single corner I'm running into, I'm getting caught on. It's not good. The music seems depressing in a fun way. Yeah, totally. Mr. Mello bought a few beat-up GBAs recently to reshell and install new screens to flip. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know what's really a cool mod for the GBA is that new aluminum like unibody case that you can get. I believe it's called the unhinged GBA, and it's pretty much it takes the ability to close your SP out of the equation. Oh my god. I'm just getting pwned on here. Oh, I knew there was a dude behind me. So yeah, if you ever had an SP and didn't like the fact that you could close it via clamshell, you can get the unhinged mod. It's actually pretty slick looking. It makes it look kind of like a Game Boy Color. And you can get one of those new IPS screens for it, which is pretty sick too. I just put an IPS in my WonderSwan color and it looks awesome. Has a PS1 emulator. Wow, Internet Archive has a PS1 emulator built in? That's insane. Have you seen that guy, The Retro Future? He reviews weird Game Boy peripherals and fixes old Game Boys and stuff. It's weirdly relaxing to watch. I have not. There's a couple tech channels I like to watch. That do mods and stuff. One is Macho Nacho Productions. That guy's pretty cool. He's also got kind of a nice calming voice, so yeah, I got the IPS V2. That's awesome. Yeah, I do want to do that to one of my GBAs one day. I've got two AGS 101s that are pretty nice. And I've got the Micro, which is also pretty nice. The Micro is better for RPGs. I tried to play Contra on that thing, and it was just hand cramp city. It was just wholly unpractical. What's up, Eugenio? Thanks for joining. Oh, God, the movement is horrid. Getting stuck on corners is just not fun. Okay, we got the red key. Like, man, I feel like the window should be taking up a bigger amount of space. I don't know if that's just Doom because it's trying to cram all these graphics into a smaller window so there's less processing power or what, but that giant black border around everything is not cool. Keep in mind, I did scale it for the Game Boy Advance, so that also could be part of the problem. Basically, I've come to the conclusion, and I should have learned from my mistake, that 2 hours is never enough time to set up for a stream. I should be like setting up in the morning every Friday. I should set up on Thursday night. This version of Doom makes my eyes hurt. Yeah. That's why I'm wearing sunglasses. I wish I had the gross border. Yeah, like the like melted souls border. I know what you're talking about there. Favorite Doom port is the Mac Touch Bar. What? Doom runs on a Mac Touch Bar? You gotta be kidding me. That's insane. Oh, look at this door. Look at it. It's like... These enemies, you just barely can even see them. Yeah, I gotta say this runs a little bit... I don't know what's worse, this or the GBA version. The GBA version I managed to get running just a little bit before the stream started. And it was bad. It was really bad. Yeah, this does not compute. That's a good channel there, Mr. Mello. I like that guy. He's a Vaporwave fan, actually. I've seen him like comment on Dan Mason's Twitter and stuff. So that's kind of cool. Those are some nice shades. Makes you look like a cool guy villain. That's kind of what I'm going for here. I like Jodorowsky's Doom. I still gotta see that doc. Hey. Hey, I got a shotgun. The shotgun's satisfying in every version of Doom. At least the hit scanning is pretty good. I can like shoot to the right of an enemy and it'll still take him out. Man. Yeah, this is downright painful. There's a couple other cool Super FX games. God damn it. You got a spam. Heavy spam bot, Jesus. Of course I don't have a Twitch window open. There we go. Sorry folks, now I'm getting eaten. Block, okay. Ugh, my gosh. How does this happen? So many. So many. Getting overwhelmed here. Okay. Enough Doom. This is nonsense. Let's play something else. Man, for me, GBA is the comfiest system, though I admit the GBA SP is an immense improvement and needed to be enjoyed. GBA games in modern day. Yeah, the original GBA is definitely... Mr. Big Fart wants to become famous. The original GBA is probably the comfiest to hold for me as well. I like it. Okay. Everyone's played Star Fox. I assume everyone's played Stunt Race FX. That one's okay. Let's check out Vortex. This is a weird one. Yeah, this is the SD to SNES, Mr. Mello. And this is an older model. This just takes a regular full-size SD card, but you can load, you know, every ROM on there, and it's great. Oh, nice. Presented in Dolby Surround. Hell yeah. Check this out. This is like next level 3D polys on the SNES. You will soon have command of the morphing battle system. This is Walker mode, the principal mode of the MB5. It has 3 forward speeds and 1 reverse. It can jump high in the air and spin and face backwards. This is the only mode in which objects can be picked up and stored. Yes, I always recommend flash cartridges, Mr. Mello, because it'll save you money in the long run. I mean, unless, I don't know, I guess it depends. What I always do is I try to figure out, like, you know, what games I want to buy for a system and how much they are. And then I compare that to the cost of a flash cart. So in this case, the SD to SNES was expensive. It was like $200. But there's like all these SNES games that I want to play on the original hardware that are over $200. So it was an easy decision for me. It was like, well, you know, I would love to get Evo, you know, Search for Eden, and I'd love to get Metal Warriors and Wild Guns, but all these games are about $200 a piece. I can play them once, try them out, you know, play them all on the flash cart, and basically scratch that itch to own them. So yeah, I love flash carts. I have them for almost all of my systems now. Of course, I was not paying attention when they gave me the directions here, doing some training. Wow, this looks like Star Fox, but it's like on land. Okay, so I can turn in 360. This has slightly worse performance than Star Fox. Ooh, it's like hard to look at too. Lag Fox, yeah. For real. I'm excited and scared at the same time because there's a new flash cart coming out for the Atari Jaguar. And I got that ordered. It's called the Jag Game Drive. And as you may or may not know, the Atari Jaguar is just a console full of bad games, which I cannot wait to play. So yeah, I bought an Atari Jaguar last year. It was kind of an impulsive buy. But I bought a Jaguar with the intention of getting this flash cartridge. Oh man, this has the worst controls ever. And man, the pre-orders like came up and went like 3 times, and I missed each one. So this past one, I was like, I'm setting an alarm. I'm gonna be at the computer like as soon as the pre-order drops. And you know, it's like getting a hot tape or getting a pair of shoes or a graphics card or whatever. Like, you gotta be on the spot with that trigger finger. PayPal already logged in. So I secured the bag. I got the Jaguar flash cart coming. We're gonna be playing some really bad games when that comes in. So yeah, please look forward to it. Star Walks, yes. This looks like Star Fox, but worse. Yeah. I just blew up by running into a bush. A low poly bush. Do you have a Retroid Pocket? I do not, Brick Dinosaur Jimmy. Though I've heard they're pretty decent. I saw maybe somebody was in the Discord earlier talking about the Retroid Pocket. I know Glenn from the Yeti was talking about getting one for like PS1 RPGs. It looks cool. It looks very cool. I'm literally getting nauseous looking at this movement. Yeah. The frame rate is not very impressive. About 10, maybe 9 frames per second. Equip your thirst-trapping thumbnails have motivated me to do core workouts. Shout out to aesthetics. I'm glad, because I got some hateful DMs over those. Who would have thought that being proud of some physical progress would make people hate on you? But whatever, I'm not here to talk about that. Core workouts are great. I've started trying to do them like 3 times a day, like one when I wake up in the morning, one before lunch, and one before bed. And gotta love the planks. Love the planks. So I've been doing this for like, I don't know, kind of like towards the end, like late last year. Yeah, man, this game sucks. I gotta put something else on. Yeah, mountain climbers and planks. Those will get you shredded fast. Also too, I quit drinking. I haven't had a drink. I just hit the like 6-month mark not too long ago. So that's helped a lot too, because like, you know what, I've always had like a decent sized gut all my life, and you know, for the first time ever I feel like you know, like comfortable with my body. So I highly support, if you feel like getting in shape, you should do it. It's awesome. Something cool they added to the SD to SNES is they added Super Game Boy 2 support, so you can actually play any Game Boy game on here now, and it emulates the Super Game Boy 2. This will require like a weird, well, I don't know, the window is going to be smaller than it should be, but you can play, you know, like Mario, 6 golden coins. You can play any Game Boy game on here, and it'll have like the Super Game Boy border around it, which is pretty sick. I like that. Let's do like maybe one more of these special chip Super FX games, and then maybe, I don't know, who knows, maybe we'll play something enjoyable. Wild Tracks, I've never heard of this. We could do Stunt Race FX. I don't think it's not like a super popular one, so let's roll with it. And I wish Golden Sun didn't have such a lengthy intro tutorial, because that would be fun to watch. Yeah, Golden Sun is sick. Golden Sun is sick. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut the window on this a little bit in OBS, which, I don't know, might make it just a little bit more enjoyable to look at if there's not black borders. How's that? It's a little bit better. This game's kind of cute. Is this might be first party Nintendo. I could be getting that wrong, but they should put cars with eyes in Smash Bros. I agree. It's like that one Saturn game, Fighters Megamix, where they put the car from Daytona in it as a fighter. That's pretty sick. The menu design is pretty good, Just Chase. Ooh, this one also is just like non-existent frame rate, negative frame rate. The GBA 3D is like more capable than the Super Nintendo. That's funny to think. Super Nintendo can just barely render polygons, but that I gotta say that Hot Wheels game is pretty impressive with the like nice flat shaded polygons. Look like Virtual Racer. This game's pretty cute. There's a guy that's been working on using the FPGA inside of this particular flash cart, the ST to SNES, as a he's like reverse engineering the ROM to use it as a ROM hack. Genesis donated $20. I appreciate the spicy thumbnails. Thank you, Genesis. Thank you so much. Appreciate the donation. I appreciate the solidarity. I can't do them every week because you can't oversaturate the market here. They're not as special. But maybe like once every 2 or 3. And you know what? I'll try to put like a little bit more decency into it. It's funny because I sent George about 4 for tonight, and I was like, "You pick," and he picked the most tame one. So I was like, "Okay, if we're playing it conservatively here, then that's fine." There were some maybe more raunchier ones, but if you're into that kind of thing, maybe I'll just start an OnlyFans. I'll stop talking about it and just do it. I got some plans for that. It'll be pretty funny. I think Equip fans will appreciate the comedic approach that I would take to an OnlyFans. So look out for it. It's coming. Yeah, this is like proto Cars, Cliffy. Totally right. Is that Among Us? Lightning McQueen, am I right? The metagame OnlyFans is to have a stuffed animal mascot. Yeah, totally. God, if I could get somebody to make an Equip plushie, that would be a dream come true. Anyone played Banjo Pilot? Ah, man, that was one of the ones I really wanted to play on the GBA. It was the Banjo Pilot. I've heard that it's pretty sick. It's kind of like Diddy Kong Racing. I just got a PayPal notification for Ed Jr. donated $1, but for whatever reason it did not show up. What the hell? Ed Jr., I think there's a filter or something on Streamlabs. Sorry it didn't pop up, but thank you, Ed Jr., for the donation. Let me pull up your email to see if there was text here. I don't see any. Nothing under instructions provided. Sorry about that, Ed, but thank you for the donation. Oh my god, an Equip plushie in the same style PJ did for the green long sleeve would be amazing. Yes, that is exactly what I want to do. It says Beak Chang Goose. Ed, I'm not going to pretend to know what that means, but I love it. Great game to show potential for 3D on GBA. I think it's like a spiritual successor to Mario Kart Super Circuit. Yeah, I watched a bunch of videos on GBA 3D beforehand, and there's like one dude that's made like 3 or 4 videos on GBA 3D, and he said there's a prototype for Banjo Pilot that's like full 3D polygonal, and then when they released it, they kind of pulled it back a little bit. And they ended up with more like Mario Kart kind of Mode 7 style graphics instead of, full on 3D low poly visuals, which is kind of sad, but I mean, I guess that's whatever it took to get it out, right? It can't be easy to develop 3D games for a system like that. It's Big Chungus. Al donated $3.33. This game is so cute. Thank you. Thank you, Al. I appreciate the donation. This game is pretty cute. I love it. I don't think it would stop skeletons from fighting. But I like that guy's videos too. He's a big fan of the console mice. Which I am too. If you've saw the N64 Mario Artist Neo Gaia stream, I ordered an N64 mouse from Japan. It still has not arrived yet, but Yeah, I love mice for consoles, and so does Stop Skeletons from Fighting. Did like a test episode where he tried the N64 mouse out with a variety of games that he thought it might work well with, like Star Fox and stuff. Or not Star Fox, but StarCraft for N64. And it turns out it's not really great for anything but Mario Artist, so that's fine. Like his new video that continues it talking about console keyboards. Ooh, I haven't seen that yet. I'm gonna have to check it out. Oh my god, wait. I heard it's AL's birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, AL. I hope it's been a great one. I hope the weather has been nice in your neck of the woods. It's actually been pretty decent here in Chicago, so pretty decent by if it's above 40 degrees, that's like what, like 5 Celsius for you non-Americans. I'm happy. If the sun is out and it's above 5 Celsius, I'm happy. But yeah, happiest of birthdays to you, AL, and I am honored that you've tuned into my stream on your birthday. It's quite nice. Dude, it just got to almost 60 in Chicago the other day. I had all my windows open. Me too. Just Jay's the DJ. I also, I took the opportunity to clean the house and open all the windows that day. And it was glorious. I also, I rode my bike to a friend's house, and we had a nice, safely distanced Topo Chico on the roof. And that was really nice too. I've been staying pretty busy nowadays, so it's rare for me to get any sort of social time in. But I definitely appreciated that Topo Chico on the roof. And I look forward to more in the month of April. I'm hoping that summer comes sooner than later this year. Because last year, I was like really caught up in working on the Equips Pick stuff. And just kind of like general, like reorganizing my life, reorganizing my room. The earphone keeps falling out. And I feel like I didn't start going on regular bike rides until like late July, early August. Which was a mistake, because in Chicago, riding your bike to the lake is like one of the most fun free activities that you can do. So this summer I vow to start before it starts getting, well, as soon as it starts getting nice enough to ride. I'm excited. Oh! I only went to the lake twice last year. R.I.P. R.I.P. indeed. It's, I started, I finally got over my fear of swimming in the lake. I don't know why, I just thought that it was like made of like alien blood acid and my skin would melt as soon as I jumped in. But, yeah, I don't know, the coronavirus has kind of put fear of infection into context for me. And I started getting a little more loose about that kind of stuff. Time up. I'm almost there. I'm first place. Ah, damn it. Oh, got George in the chat. He said he fell asleep. That's okay, George. You know what? Let's play something else. This is cute. But there's other cute games too for SNES. You know what is a really cute game? Is Do Re Mi Fantasy. Milan no Doki Doki Daibuken. So, look at this shit. So cute. Hudson Soft. I'm getting deja vu. Did I boot this one up like last week or something, or a couple weeks ago, or I don't know. We haven't really done too much SNES on here. I love the elasticness of the truck. Yes. Me too. This is cute. Yeah, we definitely did play this at some point. That's okay. It's still fun. We'll do another kind of game shuffle here. Kind of jam some more cute SNES games for about 15 minutes apiece for the last hour. What do y'all say? What's the bet for tonight? My favorite, Watermelon Waterloo. Carbonated water. You should play Hollow Knight. Damn, you know, if I had my Switch in here, I would. But I do not right now. I have an extra Switch dock set up here. But I do not have it in here right now. I think I was playing it in the living room. Damn it. Is this the one that looks like a Ghibli game? No, that is, that was, Puli Rula. So this is, Do Re Mi Fantasy. Nice soundtrack too. Yeah. I love that action. Oh, I got a bowling ball. You know what's crazy is there's just a wealth of like incredibly sick, colorful SNES platformers that just never made it across the pond. I don't know, you'd think that like this one would be... Oh, that was cool. It's kind of like a Sonic effect. You'd think that this one would have been localized, but it's not. How about that 4K Switch Pro? The Switch Dom? Yeah, I'm really excited for the Switch Dom. The Switch Lite is now the Switch Sub. Yeah, I'm excited for it. The first rumor was that it wasn't going to have a screen. That it was going to be TV only, which I was totally cool with because I barely play my Switch in portable mode. I just kind of use it as a home console. But then I read that they were putting an OLED screen on it, which is makes me very happy because I love OLED. So, yeah, you know what? I'm going to get that. I'm going to get the Switch Dom, or the Nintendo Dom. And that will be my system that I'll buy Switch Online for. My current Switch is modified, so I cannot take it online, or I will get banned. So I definitely want to get the new Switch so that I can play it online. And then that'll be fun, you know. I'll be able to play online with y'all live on the stream. You know, I think that'll be cool. People from the chat can join in and play, and you know, I can maybe like set up a game night with the Equips Picks Bandcamp fan club, where we can all get together and play some Mario Kart or something. Oh! Ah! Ah! Damn it. This is sick music. This is super atmospheric. I don't know if you can hear it. Maybe turn it up a little bit. Could use a little bit of a gain there. Kind of reminds me of Donkey Kong Country. Love those pads. Kind of sounds like Earthbound. Like weird little samples coming in and out. Wow, this is my favorite music ever. This is kind of spooky, I agree. I wish we could all get together and play some extreme beach volleyball. Or like Dead or Alive? Or like real life extreme beach volleyball. I'd be down for both. Damn it. Game over, huh? Oh well. It reminds me of when 100p hosted an Unreal server. What a good time. That was sick as hell. I really enjoyed playing Unreal that nice week and a half. Made me realize that I'm bad at that game. You know who's not bad at Unreal? Is Lil Liam. I think we all got severely pwned by Lil Liam. God darn it. Yeah, we all got severely pwned by Lil Liam that week. Real life 80s style beach volleyball. Yes. I am not great at real volleyball. I used to enjoy playing it in gym class, but it's been too long and I'm just out of touch. Yeah, it is kind of tricky to land on those leaves. You get a little bit of coast when you jump, but not much. It's deceptively simple. Nothing but greased up dudes. I'm not even gonna try to get those music notes. That's the red herring. The jump distance is pretty good. There's stuff that I think I'm not gonna make, but I make it. That sample is Margaritaville and ketamine. I like that. Yeah, it's so funny because I don't remember this game having music like this. Like, oh, shoot. Like really atmospheric. But I'm loving it. Sounds like a Zelda temple. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of Earthbound. Dare I try to get that thing? What is that? I'm probably gonna die if I try to get that thing. Molotovich, you're modded now. If someone comes on and tells Equip his body is weird, you can put them in timeout. Great. Wolfbite, this is Do Re Mi Fantasy for Super Nintendo. Or Super Famicom, actually. Jun Shikuma did the soundtrack. Thank you, Cliffy. That's interesting. I did not know that. Same as Bomberman Hero. Sick. I thought that name sounded familiar. Bomberman Hero is the shit. Such good tunes. I've always wanted to get that CD for Bomberman Hero. It looks like a... Oh. It looks like a bomb exploded on the CD. The packaging is like all like faux burnt. It's pretty cool. How do I break that? How do I get up there? I'm missing something here. Maybe my blue suit can do something that the red one couldn't? I don't know. Use the bomb. Do I have a bomb? I don't have a bomb. George! Seen it for $900. Oh my god, I didn't know it was that expensive. Well, I'm giving up on that. Yo, what's up, Mike? Thanks for joining. Oh my god, come on. Let me break those rocks, boy. Is this gonna be the end of the game? I can't, because I can't figure out how to break the freaking rocks. And beat a bomb. Favorite GBA game was Wario Land 4. Such a trippy soundtrack. That is a great game. The color palette on that game is amazing. Even if we just sat here and listened to the soundtrack, I'd be down with that. Yes. Background is adding to the Earthbound feel. I feel like it's got something to do with those dang birds. Ah, shit. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta frickin' jump on his head, maybe. Nope. Damn it. Alright. Well, let's play something else. We tried. We tried. Alright. Let's check out the choice ROMs again. Ooh, Fire Striker. That's a fun one. Ghoul Patrol. That's kind of like, whatchamacallit. Zombies Ate My Neighbors, too. Tekka Man Blade. There's a bunch of the Bomberman games on here. Rendering Ranger R2. Okay, this is like a graphical powerhouse. This is made by the same dude that did Turrican, the Turrican games. Manfred Trenz. Very German. So yeah, this has some of the craziest visuals on the SNES. F-Zero, yeah, we could do F-Zero Magic Spirit. There's like multiple layers of background parallax scrolling. Sprite work's all pretty good. Got kind of a Terminator feel, post-apocalyptic thing going on. Shoot, easy to die. Battletoads, yes. Yeah, literally called the Rendering Ranger for sure. Just shows you what it's all about right away. Heavy on the rendering. Yeah, this I think this is actually a German game. But yeah, it definitely is very, very gray and drab. In stark contrast to that last Japanese game we played that was just beautiful and bright and colorful. Shoot. This shit kind of goofy. You call it, Cliffy. This is another game that goes for ridiculous sums of money. I saw this one in Japan a couple times, and it's like, if I remember right, this game is close to $500 to get a physical. You'd have to be a huge, what was the guy's name? Manfred Huntz or something? To be a huge Manfred Huntz fan to get down with that. This game already looks better than the Terminator licensed game. Yeah. You could tell that's what they're going for here. Is enemy designs are totally Terminator. Kind of unfairly pit you against those. Ah. You just gotta know to duck in time, I guess. Shit. Photorealism gone bad a little bit, yes. Yes. It is, I mean, there is like 4 or 5 background layers of parallax scrolling, which is rare. Oh, I see 1, 2. Maybe there's only 2. The pits are not demarcated at all. That's kind of lame. Just barely a shadow there. Yeah, Contra, this is not. Got hit in the head by a flying spaceship. Oh, look at this crappy ass jump. Damn it. Game over. Yeah, this is whack. I don't like rendering Ranger R2 for the record. A lot of it's like got some weird diehard fan base, but it's not for me. Yeah, let's do F-Zero. That was pretty fun. F-Zero is like mode 7 to the max. There we go. We'll do Kirby's Avalanche after this, Mr. Mello, for sure. That is a very cool use of mode 7 as well. I think that's mode 7. The GBA version of F-Zero is pretty badass too. Yeah, this game just has a sick rockin' soundtrack. I always forget how hard this is to control. It's so slippery. It's like the whole map is ice. And if you bump into anybody else, you're like... you're gonna slide all over the place. Oh, you got another 3DS Sega. That's cool. Does it have any 3D effects, or is it just like a plain Jane port? I've never played the 3DS version. Ah, man, there's a Super Monkey Ball on the Game Boy Advance I wanted to play. That's full 3D. I'm pissed about that. I'm pissed that GBA didn't work. I really would like to get that working. You know, it played so nicely for my Mother 3 streams, and then I reset my settings on accident. I updated the OSSC, and I forgot to back up all of my profiles, because there's like different scaling profiles for every console, and of course I lost it. Oh, there's a Simpsons Crazy Taxi game? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's Crazy Taxi. Oh yeah, you can power slide, I forgot. Oh! Yeah, I think this game holds up pretty well. As far as like quasi 3D on older consoles go. RIP to everyone in the future that looks upon this VOD and sees that I didn't actually play 3D GBA games for longer than half an hour. It's gonna be so confusing. Skip halfway through the video and see F-Zero and be like, wow, that's on GBA? That's impressive. Yeah, this one is pretty playable still, aggro. Ah! That was my downfall right there. You gotta like get good at steering in this game though. You cannot just like, you cannot just crank the A button and expect to win. Yeah, I knew I was gonna lose. I'll try again. Yeah, you know, the controls are like, it's just overly sensitive. The GameCube version's freaking crazy, man. F-Zero GX. That has insane music. And is so fast. It might be like the fastest racing game I've ever played. Those Wipeout games are all pretty sick too. Those are definite like Sony's version of F-Zero. Yes, same energy as the Mega Man X soundtrack, I agree. There is a Jet Set Radio GBA port, and that one's kind of 3D too. Damn it. Tapping the accelerator button better than holding it. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit easier to control. You just have to like tap the cardinal directions too. You can't really like hold left or right. It's weird. Frick. Imagine how many kids like got this game with their Super Nintendo. I think this was a launch title. And then just like couldn't handle it. I guess back then it was kind of like, well, you got your one game. You got to get good at it. GT Advanced. What GBA emulator are you using on PSP there, Sego? I just got a PSP 3000. I've been kind of into PSP lately. I really like using it on the Vita through the Adrenaline homebrew app. And I never really bothered playing PSP like on PSP. I had a PSP 1000 for years. But I preferred to play on the Vita as soon as I got that. But now I'm kind of liking playing on the original PSP again. It's fun. Alright. Let's check out some Kirby. Kirby's Avalanche. GT Advanced. Alright. Lagoon. The game's not fun. Yeah, PSP is definitely ahead of its time. What am I sipping? I'm sipping a Waterloo sparkling water. Watermelon flavored. Eugenio, honestly, I haven't really had time to devote a night to Dark Souls Remastered in quite a while. Yeah, I've mostly been like working on music stuff, or spent the past couple days like working on J-Card stuff. Let's do easy. Waddle Dee. But yeah, I haven't really been haven't really had the time to like set aside a whole night to play Dark Souls Remastered. Oh, you know what? This is not the game I was thinking of. This is fun, but I was thinking of Kirby's Dream Course as having like the weird sort of pseudo 3D graphics. Nick, my workout regimen. Okay, so every morning I wake up and I do 15 to 20 push-ups depending on how much I can muster. And then I do a plank on my right side, my left side, and then just like a regular core plank. And I try to hold it for 1:30 in the morning because I'm weak when I get up. And I usually can't even think right until I've had my coffee. But I make myself do it before I've had my coffee. And then I'll do that same thing again in like 4 hours before I have lunch. So I'll do 2 more sets of push-ups, side planks, and regular planks. And then I'll add the free weights. So I got 15-pound free weights. And I'll try to do 30 of those. Just 30, reps doing both of them at once. And then when I plank, I try to do it longer than I did in the morning. So I'll try to add 15 seconds every plank session. So then the second plank session is 1:45 on each side. And then straight up. And then before bed, I have like the most intense session where I do planks for 220 on each side. Another set of push-ups. Another set of the free weight dumbbells. So I think the thing for me is I get bored if I'm just like exercising for a really long period of time. So I think it's easier to split it up throughout the day into like short little 15-minute bursts. And then I can kind of keep my energy for the rest of the day and I'm not like all tired. So that's pretty much it. The push-ups, the free weights, and the planks have really done it. And I ride my bike a lot in the summer, which is good for your legs. I haven't really incorporated that many leg exercises in, so I'm skipping leg day for now. But usually as soon as I get on my bike, it's like, the leg muscles will come out again. So I'm not too concerned about that. But I should start adding in some like light, squats or something into the routine. But yeah, it's been great. It's pretty minimal. And it's fun. Yeah, first thing in the morning workout, I gotta say, it sucks. I wake up and I'm like, I don't even want to do it, But I just make myself do it anyway. Have you played Mother 3 on GBA? Yeah, I did a whole streaming session. You can see it on YouTube. Yeah. I need to get back to that because I got about halfway through it. Nintendo Ring Fit. Yeah, I've been curious about that. It looks cool. I don't have a pull-up bar. I need to find a place to install it because pull-ups are pretty good for you. Yeah, the bike is awesome. The bike helps with more than fitness, in my opinion. It helps me with ideas, honestly. I can like be thinking of something and then I get on my bike and then like once I'm moving, it's easier for me to think in sort of like a linear fashion, if that makes sense. It's something about the forward moving and the physicality of the bike and just seeing your surroundings change as you move. I think it's really good for facilitating new ideas. And I think it helps with my creativity, to be honest. So I love the bike. Okay, this is getting hard now. What the hell? Those the black orbs are messing with me. This is kind of like Puyo Puyo, but Kirby, right? It's fun. Ooh, Tetris Attack. Yeah, that's a fun one. I like all of those Tetrises. Do I have a tree nearby for pull-ups? No, but that's a good idea. Try to find a pull-up tree. Yeah, I'm hoping as it, gets nicer, I can start doing some of the... It gets hot in my room before I put my air conditioner in. Start doing some exercises outside on the roof or in the backyard or something. That would sure be nice. Yeah, Puyo Puyo soundtrack is awesome. Love it. Gets the noggin jogging. I agree, Q, as far as bike riding goes. Well, that's not fair. I just dumped all these orbs on me. How am I gonna beat this guy now? Oh, like that. Just like that. This is a pretty rockin' soundtrack too. I'm loving this. Pull up tree. Come on. Get rid of those orbs. Shoot. It's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, give me those purple boys. Purple blobs. I need a red guy. Hey, give me the red guy. Yes. Sick. 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 No, that's not what I want. This is getting hard. I'm not familiar with like what the different formations do. Oh, you know what? I should have added that to the other area. Too late now. I guess if you just get any in a row, it connects them, right? That's kind of tight. Sick. Sick. Yeah, I liked that. Just dumped on his ass. Boom. Give me those nerd jellies. No, no. Okay, good. Yeah. Smoked that dude. James, I have not gotten to either Persona 4 or Persona 5.
Bottle, dude.
You did not treat Waddle Dee. I didn't read that. Damn it. I like the music in Persona 4 quite a bit, but I've never actually played the game. I've seen other people play it, but I am still trudging through Shin Megami 2, which is archaic and brutal and hard. And I'm having a problem playing that game without falling asleep. I gotta start playing it in the morning or something, like while I'm drinking my coffee. So I always play that a little too late. I don't know, it seems like it doesn't matter what time I play it at. Last week, I had a couple hours to spare for video games. And I started playing at like 6 p.m. and I freaking fell asleep. And it just felt like I like wasted my game time. It sucked. Kirby's such an asshole in this game, yeah. He's just dunking on these fools. I want to check out Kirby's Dream Course after this. I remember that one having sick graphics. This is fun though. I appreciate this style of gameplay. Hey, what's up, Billy? Nice of you to join us. Hey, what's up, Dylan? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining the subscription club too. Appreciate that. Waddle D's eyes keep watering. I think he's gonna cry. Yeah. Yeah, I have played Kirby's Dreamline 3. I actually own a cartridge of that one. That one's got sick graphics too. That's got kind of like a cool hand-drawn thing going on. That looks really neat. I like when games do that. Yeah, let's get those green boys together. That is not what I wanted to do with that, but... yeah, I'm getting stacked on here. This looks like the end for me. It's going too fast. I don't have time to think. There we go. Drop that in there. Get those purple boys lined up. Yeah, you gotta be like thinking ahead for this one. Yeah, the crayon graphics are very insane. That was also like a really late release Super Nintendo game. I think that came out after the N64 was already out. And those types of games are always some of the most interesting games to me. It's like a posthumous release almost, you know. Shit. Like the console's already dead, but they were just still developing this game, so they're like, oh, we gotta get it out. Damn, that was it. That was it. Oh, thanks for dropping that link in there, Q. I appreciate that. Alright, well I got smoked in Kirby's Avalanche, but that was fun. So, yeah, maybe we'll play, what Kirby, what did I say? Kirby's Avalanche or Kirby's Dreamland 3? Both of them are fun. Both of them are very fun. Oh man, you know what's sick as hell? Hagane, the Final Conflict. I know we've played this before, but we haven't played it for a while. So we should rock and roll with this. This game has insane graphics too. Man. This game's sick as hell. It's hard. It's really, really hard. Yeah, Lil Liam knows all about Hagane. Hagane is rough. It's, like every button does something. Like there's like slashing. Of course I just use the bomb. Ninja stars. I'm pretty sure you need a photographic memory or save states to beat this one. Damn it. SNES, slap bass, chef's kiss, absolutely. Yo, Commodore 256 donated 666. Hail Bandcamp Day. Absolutely. That's different from your usual Hail Satan, but I appreciate it either way. Thank you, Commodore. Yeah, I suppose I could mention that. You've probably seen my tweet or my rare Instagram post, but I put up the extra tapes for the Equips Pick subscribers that are new. Or if you want to join, you know, it's now as good of a time as ever to join and catch up on the backlog. So we got Cursebreaker Z, which is kind of my lullaby versions of Cursebreaker. I took out the drums and the bass. And added kind of more of a pastoral sound palette to everything. And I quite like how it turned out. It's like all tape saturated and there's like weather effects and stuff. And that one's got artwork by Gage, who is amazing. I've got Symphonic Core. And that one I ordered extras of. I think I did 100 of those. And that's like a total orchestral reworking of Synthetic Core 88. My imaginary video game OST. And my god, that took me forever to do. But I'm pretty pleased with the result of that too. It's kind of like, you know, if Synthetic Core were released on PS3 or something instead of Super Famicom or PlayStation, might sound like that. And then, of course, I've got Townsoft Volume 1, which I was playing earlier. Which is like my Mallsoft album, but RPG vibe. So it's all like, you know, RPG town themes, like heavily reverberated with background effects and stuff, so. Eugenio, the original artist, was Drew Wise for Synthetic Core 88, but the Symphonic Core art was done by Vacuum-chan, and she's great. Big fan of her work. Was super happy to commission that from her, and I used it for the floppies, but I didn't really have enough time to commission new art again, so I just used it for the tapes, which is cool because Drew's version did not have the vacuum art had not appeared on a tape, so it seemed fitting. Man, see how hard this game is? It's insane. You got 15 minutes left. More than enough time to jam something else. Do you know Momo-chan's art on Insta? Insane futurism that always give me Cursebreaker vibes. You know what? No. I've never heard of that, but I will check it out. Oh, look at this. Pokemon Stadium. Bootleg as hell. Look at all these bootleg games. It's great. Tekken 2. Anyone ever played Tekken 2 for Super Nintendo? Let's just... Screw it. Let's just do it. So funny. Oh, you get to work with Gage. That's awesome. That's super cool. Yeah, Gage is really great. Be my guy Yoshimitsu here. Listen to Townsoft today and got so hyped. The Final Fantasy 1 town theme sample, my favorite video game song probably. Yeah, it is awesome. It was really hard to pick, oh Jesus, this is so bad. It was really hard to pick which Final Fantasy town theme I was going to put in there. But that was the one. It was calling my name. So here it is, folks. Tekken 2 for Super Nintendo. So bad. I like to think of Townsoft as a Mallsoft album taking place in the same universe as Cursebreaker. That's a good way to think about it, Gianmarco. I like that. So yeah, this is a bootleg. You know, Tekken never actually came out on Super Nintendo. I'm not sure what game they based this off of, but it's not good. Whatever it is. So this is just like a ROM hack that somebody made. Not official in any capacity, but oh, thank you, Bonk Watsakin. I am well right now. Yeah, this is bad. I can't take this. We'll do something else for the last 15. This is really bad. Ah, man, what's cool? What's cool? Let's check out the translations. Man, Clock Tower's cool, but there's like a kind of a long opening for the all kinds of Dragon Ball Z games that aren't very good. You know what? These are pretty freaking sick. The Great Battle games. I think Great Battle 4 is the gallery shooter, so let's check this out. Great Battle games are like Ultraman, Gundam, and I totally forgot who the other character is. Kamen Rider, that's it. So maybe this is not the one I was thinking of. Maybe I was thinking about Great Battle 5. I was thinking of Great Battle 5. Let me boot that one up. That's the one that I want to play. It's like a gallery shooter, kind of like Wild Guns. I think this is it. This looks like how Virtual Fire feels to play. Yeah, that's basically it. Yes, this is the one I wanted. Great Battle 5. Hey Equip, I'm thinking about playing Radical Dreamers tomorrow on stream. Do you mind if I do such a thing? Ed, you don't need my permission to stream Radical Dreamers. You should do it. It's a fun game. That was one of the more memorable, fun streams. Is part of my image getting cut off here? Let's see. Maybe a little bit. Okay, so you can be a Gundam in a cowboy hat. How cute is that? A little Kamen Rider, Gundam, and Ultraman in cowboy hats. Reverend Zaku. Hear ye, hear ye. Yeah, preach it. Nobel, Mr. Dada, has decreed that you be put to death for your crimes. Prepare to face the judgment of the Lord as you're consumed by that piranha plant. Hold it, Pard. Who are y'all? I'm Roar of the Battle Force. Hey, Nobel, been a while. Didn't know you were into ropes, miss. Whew. Shut your yap, God. Get me out of here. So yeah, this is like a gallery shooter, like Wild Guns, if you've ever played that. You kind of move in place and you move the cursor around. Shoot, I didn't realize it was this intense. You kind of always have to be moving. Wild Guns is awesome too. I suppose we could have played that. There's always a next time. Have I ever played Guilty Gear? Yeah, I like that series. All those Arc System Works fighters are really good. There's a new Guilty Gear for like PS5 and PS4, etc. And it looks so good, especially the PS5 version. It's like it looks like that same engine they used to make Dragon Ball Fighter Z, where it's like really, really highly detailed. It's kind of a weird cross between sprites and polygonal graphics. Shoot, I was supposed to kill that piranha plant, wasn't I? Yeah, it looks like it could be 2D or 3D, that new Guilty Gear. But it's like hard to tell if it's like cell shaded 3D or if it's just really, really nicely detailed 2D. And they really just frickin' throw these bullets your way. I've been looking for some new PS5 games to play. Maybe I'll get that new Guilty Gear. It's fun. I never played Chrono Trigger, but I have a ROM of the DS version, which is better for stream, SNES or DS. I'd say I'd roll with the SNES version if you're streaming, just so you don't have to like figure out how to form your layout around 2 screens, you know? That being said, I know people really like the DS version and kind of consider it to be the definitive version. Nice. This is the most Japanese thing I've seen tonight. Yes. Yeah, just like Lilium says, DS version is the best version as long as you have a good way to capture it. Yes, Omni Limbo, I do. I am lucky enough to have gotten a PS5. I've got a friend that works at a retail store, and he saved one for me. He hit me up. He's like, yo, we just got a shipment in. Better get down here quick. I can't hide it for long. And I was like, all right. And I just immediately went down there and put it on a credit card, worried about paying for it later. It's been pretty sick. I like having that thing. Beat that Demon Souls remake. Beat that Spider-Man remastered. I gotta say, I started playing Miles, and I had just beaten Spider-Man remastered and put like 50 hours into it. I played all the DLC too. And I started playing Miles, and I was like, ah, oh, man, this is the same game. It's literally the same map. And the combat is pretty much the same. There's new powers and stuff. But I just couldn't deal with it. Especially after, like, putting 50 hours into Spider-Man Remastered. So I sold it so I could just kind of recoup my money. And I'll buy it back and replay it when it's like, you know, 10 or 15 bucks or whatever. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, oh, I bought it brand new for 45 bucks or whatever. Might as well sell it while people still want it before the value absolutely tanks, because I'm not going to play it anytime soon. I get weird about buying new games. Nice, you got that new Guilty Gear? Oh, what the hell? I lost sync on SNES, that's rare. Tried to buy one today, it sold out within 4 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, they're crazy with that. This is weird. It changed resolutions on me. Now it's like wide. This is wrong, but whatever. We'll roll with the punches. Too quick even for my honed reflexes. Yeah. Yeah, people are crazy with that thing. It's weird. It switched to 525i, which is not correct for the SNES. I don't know. Something's up with my OSSC. I think I gotta like reconfigure all the scaling profiles. It doesn't seem like it's doing what it's supposed to. So yeah, a little bit about the Great Battle series is like they're all different. There's like a platformer, a puzzle game. I think there's a sports game, but they're all like in this weird universe of Gundam meets Ultraman meets Kamen Rider. And they're all like different themes. So, I know this boss knows our secret weakness. Incorrect aspect ratios. Yeah, for real. How would I feel if Breath of the Wild 2 has the same size map? As long as it wasn't the same map, I would be fine with it. Because I thought Breath of the Wild 2 had a pretty big map. Yeah, my only gripe with Miles was that it's literally the same map. So Miles felt more like DLC to me than it did its own game. Because, you know, Spider-Man Remastered runs on the same engine. It's pretty, but that game was long, man. It was so long. And I played the game, and I played all the DLC, and it's kind of just like the gameplay loop gets really predictable after a while. And you do all these side quests where you have to like jump through, you know, these rings in a timed order, and it's like, you know, Superman 64 style side quests that I thought got kind of boring. I know some people liked them, but yeah, if Miles was like, all right, we're gonna take this. I mean, I guess I understand because it's New York, and they already had the New York map built, but if they had taken it into a different location and the map was different, I think I would have, you know, gone through the trouble to play it. But yeah, as far as Breath of the Wild goes, I'm excited for Breath of the Wild 2. I'll buy it day one. And if the map is the same size, that's great. As long as it's different, and I'm not like, oh, this is the same area from Breath of the Wild 1. I'm sure it will be different. Nintendo's good about that kind of stuff. So, you know, Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time run on the same engine, but they made different maps for those. You're always in Hyrule, but it's always a different, you know, it's always a different size. That's so crazy that it switches aspect ratios on this boss. It's like it makes it widescreen or something. Really weird. Yeah, the number of things that are the same color as the bullets on the screen is concerning. Totally. They picked a bullet-based palette. Totally. Spider-Man San Andreas. Now we're talking. I would love that. I would really love that. That would be sick. If you could like put that Spider-Man into any like open world game, you know, like Metal Gear Solid with Spider-Man, that would be sick. Damn, I'm looking at the time here. It's 8:59. I don't want to cut into Rosewood at all, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and raid while I got the people here. So we're gonna raid DS Dude's channel, so y'all can tune into Rosewood, and I can't stay for the whole time, but I'm gonna hang out for a little bit. So yeah, time definitely got a little bit ahead of me, but yeah, thanks everyone for joining in. I always appreciate hanging with y'all. Every single Friday is just a treat and a joy for me to be able to play games in front of a live audience and have people watch and donate and interact with me. I love it. And yeah, I'll see everyone on Neo Guy on Tuesday. And I've got all next week to troubleshoot my Game Boy Advance woes, so we'll do some more GBA another day. So see y'all in DS Dude's channel for Rosewood. Peace out.